Hi, welcome to this reading. For this reading, I'm using the Woodland Wardens Oracle and Tarot to bring you a message that you need to hear at this time. So Spirit, what does this collective need to hear at this time? Okay, we're getting romance with Finch and Peach. It's funny, before I came out here, I just heard the word lovers. Just a single word. So maybe this reading is going to be about a relationship. Okay, we have guardianship with the wolf and hops. Sorry, rosehip. The rosehip. And vulture and asphodel with upheaval. Romance, guardianship, and upheaval. Well, the guardianship card, the book that comes with this deck, says that that's a card about protection, like being protected by your spirit team, your ancestors, sometimes you being a guardian for others. So we have romance and upheaval. So let's get some tarot and see what might be going on with that. You might be having some difficulties in a relationship right now. The other thing was, when I came out here to do the reading, I saw an ebony jewel wing, sorry. It's a type of damselfly. It's really beautiful. It looks similar to a dragonfly. And a pair of them have been flying around in my yard for the last week or so. And a couple days ago, I saw one of them dead on the sidewalk. So it was very sad. And the other one was out here when I was getting ready to film. So I thought that was interesting with like lovers coming through, and now we have this romance and upheaval. So let's see what Spirit wants to say. And my readings are not predictions, so don't take it like a relationship's going to end or something terrible is going to happen. Okay, we've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. My readings just tap into the current energies that you are dealing with, or the current situation that you're dealing with. And Spirit just comes through with a message of guidance and support usually. So we're getting the Five of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Pentacles. I just heard getting back on your feet again. I mean, I do feel with the Five of Pentacles reversed, with upheaval and romance, that some of you are going through the loss of a relationship of some kind. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, even though that card says romance. I'm feeling for some of you, it is a relationship, and actually others of you, it's just something that is in your life that you really loved. It could have been a job. Pentacles can deal with the physical things in our lives, like jobs, money, even your health. The Pentacles can do with health, and Five of Pentacles especially. But the Four of Pentacles shows getting back on your feet again. That came through very strongly, that message. Okay, what else, Spirit? Let me get one more tarot. I heard creating a stronger foundation this time. Three of Swords. Yeah. So, of course, that's a card of heartbreak, sorrow. Yeah, I feel like some of you, whoever this message is for, this is for somebody who is going through already. Again, this isn't a predictive message. This is something that you're currently going through, some kind of loss that is hurting you emotionally. But the Four of Pentacles is here, saying that you're getting back on your feet, and you're going to be stronger this time. You're building a new, stronger foundation for yourself. So tell me about this Four of Pentacles, Spirit. The High Priestess. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're very spiritually guided at this time with the High Priestess and guardianship here. The wolf might be a sign for you, a symbol. You may be seeing wolves around you. It's a very protective spiritual energy. Roses might be important to you, or like a symbol. Oh, Ace of Cups. Wow, that's beautiful. That's new love, new things filling your cup. It doesn't have to be love again, but this is emotional fulfillment, emotional happiness, like your cup overflowing again with good, positive emotions. Okay, one more here on the Four of Pentacles. The High Priestess is also really quiet, like an energy where she just kind of keeps to herself. And yeah, just kind of spending some time. The Ace of Cups can also be self-love. Like this is coming through as a message of making sure that you are pouring into your own emotional needs at this time and focusing maybe on self-love. If you have a relationship that ended that was very difficult with the upheaval here, to make sure that you tend to your own self and really strengthen and like getting back on your feet, but getting back to a solid place for yourself emotionally. Okay, let's get one more. And of course the Ace of Cups can talk about new love coming in and something that's more solid. I'm feeling with that Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Relationships that are more balanced, more solid. Okay, now we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a really like brand new beginning, and I'm hearing that this is an opportunity to build something new. With the Four of Pentacles, I'm just getting like a building kind of energy also. But the key here is like building something that's really like sturdy. It's something that is strong, it's going to stand this test of time. So you know, if you built something that wasn't a relationship, like I said, maybe for some of you, this was a business or a career or something, and that is the loss. The new thing that you're going to be building, you're like starting over with these new aces. It's going to be something that is really solid. Okay, so I'm getting the Nine of Pentacles. So we have more pentacles here. So for some of you, this may be a job, a business. The Nine of Pentacles can be like a self-made woman. In the traditional tarot, it's a woman on the card, and you know, she stands on her own 2 feet. And that's really the message I'm getting with this one is, I feel like for some of you, yeah, you're maybe single now and independent, but you have the strength to stand on your own 2 feet, and you're going to be provided for. And maybe you're worrying a little bit with this Five of Pentacles reversed. You may be worrying about your finances, and this is showing that you're going to have enough to not only take care of yourself, but to take care of others. Like maybe you have children, or you know, other like older parents or something like that that you're responsible for, and this is showing that you will have the resources to do that. But I'm really getting this like independent, like standing on your own 2 feet kind of energy. What else, Spirit? King of Pentacles. Wow. So I do want to say that for some of you, like this is new love coming in, and with the Ace of Cups, and this new person is really stable and grounded and financially secure. But I really get with this Nine of Pentacles, like you don't really need that. Like you can stand on your own 2 feet. Let me get a little bit more. Spirit, what do you want to say about this King of Pentacles? Yeah, the King of Pentacles is like, if it's a person, is someone who is really reliable and dependable. It's like Taurus and Capricorn, like somebody who's really stable. The opposite of upheaval. They sometimes can be a little conservative. I was going to use the word boring, but my husband's Capricorn. I'm Capricorn too, so I can say that. But yeah, they're very, they're not flashy, like wild kinds of people typically. And the Ten of Pentacles is coming out too. So wow, we have the 9, the 10, and the King of Pentacles. So yeah, even though we had romance as the very first card, I do feel for some of you, this was like a job that you really loved or a business you really loved, and there was some kind of loss, but you're building back stronger this time with the Four of Pentacles. And yeah, you're just really following your, I don't know, this Nine of Pentacles is making me think of like your values and what's important to you. Like you're going to build this back even better. It's going to be even stronger. It's something that with the Ten of Pentacles, it's going to stand the test of time, and it's going to provide, enough resources to not only so you can take care of yourself, but so you can take care of others, just like I was getting with that Nine of Pentacles. And for some of you, this will be a relationship with this King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is a really family-oriented kind of energy and a provider. I mean, the King of Pentacles, you could call him a provider. And that's absolutely the Ten of Pentacles. With that Nine of Pentacles being there, I feel like this is almost two people that would come together, both financially like secure in their own ways, and like you could like stand on your own, but you guys can also come together and combine your wealth and be even more prosperous. But that's just a really beautiful energy in terms of love. Some of you may have lost a relationship and some kind of job type situation at the same time. And this is showing with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, like kind of starting over and having new beginnings in both of these areas, in relationships and in like career, finances, that sort of thing. Okay, so that's really, really positive from where we started. Spirit, what else do you want this group to know? What do you want this collective to know? What should they focus on right now? Because I feel like that's coming. Like you're at the beginning of this with this Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. But, the High Priestess is kind of just taking some time to sort of be alone and see what kind of, almost look at it from like, I don't know, the spiritual lessons, I want to say, is coming through. Like how you've grown spiritually through this experience. Okay, so 3 cards fell out. We'll take them because why not? Judgment, the Hierophant, and the Hermit. So let me sit with this for just a minute here. Yeah, Judgment's like deciding to put the past behind you. Yeah, the Hermit, I think that's why I was feeling when I was saying with that High Priestess, I was probably feeling this Hermit was getting ready to come out. It's like spending some time in solitude and really kind of looking back over everything that you've been through and sort of making a judgment call, right? Deciding that you're going to put the past behind you and then you're going to rise back up. Judgment is also rebirth. So, and the butterfly is transformation, like using everything that you've learned through the situation to like fuel your rebirth. The Hierophant is can be a card of commitment. It can be a card of marriage also. It's like he's like the efficient, and there's the 2 figures here. Yeah, so I just feel like that's something that's coming for some of you. And the Hierophant can also be about spiritual lessons. And I just feel like with the Wolf, the guardianship, and the meaning of that card, according to this deck author, and the High Priestess and the Hermit, kind of just reviewing the spiritual, I'm getting something about spiritual lessons. Like you've grown so much through this experience and you're going to take that with you into this new chapter. Okay, final message, Spirit. And the vulture is an animal who is extremely important for the ecosystem. And what they do is they basically transmute like dead, decaying matter, and they transmute it. It's food for them, and then of course their excrement or whatever feeds the environment. So it's like this idea of taking the difficulty that you've been through and using it to transmute yourself, like I said, the spiritual lessons, and just letting that be fuel for your new chapter that you're walking into. Okay, so final message is Page of Wands. Yeah, that's like you're ready to just kind of go on this new adventure and kind of seeing it that way. Temperance, take your time. You don't need to rush into this. This has been a real healing journey. You know, the Page of Wands, it looks like he's getting ready to go out on an adventure and on a journey. And this has been a healing journey, but I feel like you're coming out and you're going to feel like really excited and just passionate about this new journey that you're on, and you're kind of feeling almost young again is what I'm getting from this Page of Wands. So yeah, like that vulture kind of transmuting the situation, whatever happened, just taking it and letting that change you. Let it change you and let it be who you are now with this Page of Wands. You're excited for this new chapter because you're putting the past behind you. And this is very much like the Judgment card with death. This is an ending, but it's a rebirth. And you can see the sun is coming up in the background. So I feel like you've got a chapter that you're putting behind you for good with this Death card. And you are going to be rising up as this new Page of Wands, refreshed and ready for this new chapter with these aces. New chapter in love and in your emotional body and in your physical body. It's just going to be all new for you. So that is really exciting. I'm feeling this is a really, really positive message. So I hope that came through clearly. And I'm sending you so much love for everything that you've been through. I know it couldn't have been easy. So thank you so much for watching. And if this reading resonated with you, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you really soon. Bye.